Hello everyone and welcome to the world of crafting koalas, and we are here today to plant a Grandidier Bobo, and it's going to be absolutely stop moving back and forth. Oh my goodness. Give it a second. Okay. What? It's the most annoying thing in the world right now. Look at the sapling, it's jumping back and forth between the two empty slots. Why would you even do that? It doesn't even make any sense. And I'm going to have to ask you to grow my Grandidier. Oh, okay. Ooh. My shins. Why my shins? Why? Ah, man. You know, it must be hard. Could you imagine, like, Steve's knees when he's, like, 50? They're going to hurt so much because they are going to be so abused. Ouch. Like, ouch. Super ouch. Okay. This is a really interesting tree. It kind of has a flat top. I don't know. I want to get up on this mountain here and see what exactly I can see in terms of this tree. That's really strange. It's like a haircut from the 80s where it goes like whoosh, and then it's flat on the top. If you know what I'm saying. But I don't know. It could be a pretty cool tree. I'm pretty sure this is the green heartwood we have been after. Let me try to confirm that here. No, it doesn't. Is it not the green heartwood? Where would the green heartwood come from if this is not the green heartwood? I mean, the interior of the logs is a little bit of a greenish. It's definitely not the green I was looking for. But maybe it's the correct one. Now we shall take a look-see here in just a moment and see what we can see. Okay, hello. Okay, there we go. Now I'm pretty sure just naturally we should get enough leaves, but just to make sure, I'd hate to have to go through this breeding process again, so we'll just graftimify a good number of these little fellas here and get us enough seeds to have some more. Now, one thing I like about grafting one type of tree is it seems that all of the saplings you get from it are homogeneous, or some other word that means they're all the same. Something like that. How many is that? I got 15, that's good. So is this the green heartwood? This is not the green heartwood. But you do get Baobab wooden planks. What is... Okay, so let me... So that's the Baobab, no, that's the Willow plank. That's the Baobab wooden plank. Then what is green heartwood? Green. It comes from green heartwood? Green heartwood planks? I don't know what sapling would give me green heartwood then. What? I mean, I'm pretty sure it's a forestry thing because, yeah, why? Oh, there's the forestry sapling. So jungle, alright, so if we know this is the Boba sapling, teak, kapok, myrtle ebony, yellow moranti, white willow. That's not the speary wood, is it? The speary has its own sapir. Is it the sapiri? Is that the one that gives us the green? Let me go back to planks. Alright, so we have silverwood, greatwood, towerwood. We have acacia. We have fir, redwood, cherrywood. Greenheart we do not have. Walnut we have. Willow we know how to get. Balsa we don't have. Mahogany we have. Balsa we do have. Ebony we have. Kapok we have. Sequoia we have. Bobo we have. Whinge we have. Chestnut we have. Lime we have. Acacia we have. Teak we have. Larch we have. So sapiri must be the green heartwood then. Okay. Well, I will have to go set up a little tree breeding station. Holy fudge cakes. I'll have to go set up a little tree breeding station over there in the woods. And let me see here. What is this? My friend the wiki. K-Pock plus Yellow Maranti gets me a Sapiri. And Sapiri you can grow anywhere. However, I believe the Willow must be in a wet biome and can only grow in a wet biome. Let me check that. Sapiri tree not only require tropical biome to breed, but grows well. Oh, okay. No, so Sapiri always needs to be in a tropical biome, so we can only grow it in the jungle. However, the Willow we have to breed in a wet biome, and then we can grow it anywhere afterwards. Okay, so I had that backwards. That's fine. At least I know what I'm saying now, and my words are credible, and they have the moves like Jagger. Why do my words have the moves like Jagger? Because I don't know any more lyrics to that song, so I really couldn't come up with anything clever, but just know my words have the moves like Jagger. They just pierce through poets' hearts. It's quite a magical experience, if you ask me, but I don't know. Hello. I see you have a great Bobo sapling there. Excuse me while I sort of the zephyr your face. Hello, goodbye. Thank you. I'll just take all of your essence and all of the saplings for my own. Yes. Indubitably. Okay, so just put some stuff in the chest here. Why not? Okay. Get my potatoes. And let's go take a look at the bee-bar. Hello, Mr. Skelly. Hello, Mr. Skelly. What? You're still. Oh, that's right. Take that. So, right in here, let's start by going downstairs here. And I changed this system a little bit. I decided instead of having 5 bajillion golems, like literally, you guys saw the golems. It was getting a little crazy down in here, and instead of making a bajillion golems per alveary I decided to produce, I decided to go with a slightly more conservative method. This is my opinion. So what I did is, if you just come right over here, where am I? Here we go. Alright, if we just come right over here, we have this single little guy who's pulling impregnated frames from here up into this router, and this router is shoving it into all of these alvearies. Or at least it's supposed to be. Right, okay, so let me just do a quick check here. Yeah, it seems to be doing its job just fine. And then these barrels are like pipes. So for a router to work, it has to be connected to things via other inventories. So what it's doing here, what the barrels are doing here, is connecting all the alvearies to one another so that it can put the frames in them. And it's a little techy, I'll admit. It's a little techy for an Amish person, but my choices were use a router or use 5 bajillion golems and get like 2 frames per second in the bee barn. You know, choices had to be made. So we also have a bunch more alvearies since I've been producing stuff like a mad koala. This alveary actually doesn't have any bees yet. However, we have most of the basic resource bees, if not all, at this point. I don't have any lapis bees or anything like that running, but we do have some emerald bees running here. Is you just where's the princess? Why did you not get what? Well, I don't. Now I have to rebreed an emerald princess. Okay, I see how it is. Well, this was a diamond. Okay, well, you see what was happening was I bred some of my bees with industrial bees to make them produce more stuff. Like originally per life cycle they were only producing 4 or 5 diamond nuggets. Now they're producing 20. And apparently that was a bad idea. These guys are fine. Okay, so I have to rebreed silver ones as well. Tin is doing fine. Lead is fine. Minimum is fine. Gold needs to be rebred. Copper's still living strong. Iron's doing fine. Classical's doing fine. And industrial's doing fine. Okay, well, I guess I'll be rebreeding some bees. That sucks. Why, game? Why did you have to kill my beautiful bee species? I know the genes or whatever for the bees are technically still in those industrial bees. I want to try this really quickly. Do these bees still produce diamond nuggets? Have I created industrial bees that will make diamonds? If so, I want this in my life. If not, I'm going to be sad. Fingers crossed. Nothing's happening. Nothing. Come on. Do something. I must know whether or not you produce diamonds. Okay. Well, I'll leave you be for a second. I'm sure this is like watching flowers cook or something like that. If you stare at it too long, nothing's going to happen. What was I doing with my life? Right. Off camera, after this episode, I'm going to go ahead and start laying down the foundations for the library, which I think we decided was going to be over here in this nice flat area. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't actually... No, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was this nice flat area over here. So I will start laying down some foundations for that, and then we can start getting our ethnic bees into nice big alvearies and diamonds. Diamonds? No, dang it. Dang nabbit. All I wanted was some diamonds. Okay, well, I'll just rebreed some diamond bees then. I didn't need you stinking industrial bees anyway. What jerk faces. Any hoozle woozle foozle. This is so frustrating. All the work I put into breeding bees, and then I just try to make them a little better. I'm just trying to help you. I just want to make you produce more stuff. And then they go and die on me. And now I have no diamond bees. So that's cool. Right. Let's see here. Let me go reprospect this land. I'd like to have a very large library. Escritorio. I don't think. I think pretty sure escritorio is a desk. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was back over here. I remember it was somewhere in this really big flat area. But I would like a rather large library. So it's probably going to be... It's probably going to be a little more square than the barn there. So if I like took the barn and put another barn next to it, and then added some like cool little tower thingies in the front with some nice windows, it's probably what the laboratorial... I'm tired all of a sudden for some reason. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's probably where I'm going to stick the library. Or size the library. That's how I'm going to size the library. Because I need to fit... I need 2 to 4 alvearies of ethnic bees. Which should be fine. Right? Right? Tons of alvearies. Which means I'm either going to need an open roof or a slab roof in some sections. Have you produced diamonds? Please tell me you've produced diamonds. You haven't produced diamonds. I hate you. Anyway, So like I said, that means we'll need a slab roof or an open roof. I'm saying open roof. And you know what? You know what I need? I need like a workbook. I need a book that says what we're planning and what we're doing, so that way we don't get lost with all of our big dreams in the sky. Don't know what I just said. I'm pretty sure it was some sort of music lyrics, though. But we shall see here. I'm sure that we can find some sort of thing to write our stuff on. I'll take a look. Okay, so here I am in my new little office I've set up here using some Bibliacraft tech. And I have, for me, a book and quill, which we can write on. That's not what I wanted at all. Alright, so let's start writing down a list of things we need to get done. Number 1 is that we need to build the library. There we go. Number 2 is to perfect resource bees, which is something I will be doing off camera. Alright, oops, that's not what I wanted. Number 3 is to get the last 2 trees, which is another thing I will be doing off camera, especially since I've done so much tree breeding with you guys. That's why recently I haven't been showing the process as much. It's just kind of showing you the trees as I get them. And I'm kind of moving towards that way, a little more action-based episodes instead of building episodes. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Alright. So I want to perfect my resource bees. I want to get the last 2 trees. This is one need to build the library, perfect the resource bees, get the last 2 trees. It's kind of a little rhymey. Alright, number 4. We have the ability to make short mead, I believe. We have the ability to make mead in general. So we're going to build a Amish pub. Now, after the Amish pub, our priority should be Amish bucks. And at some point, we need to investigate having visitors. I put a question mark there because that's just going to be something I'm going to do continuously. I've been having some issues with Wraith nodes. I've been playing with them a little bit in single player and I can't get them to work so much. So if you have any idea how I might be able to do that, now I'll just go ahead and put that there and then I can come back and work on it later. So if you have any ideas, since I don't, or tell me what I'm doing wrong with a Wraith node, like if you know how to use them, because I've read some tutorials and watched a couple videos and doesn't work, never works. I don't know why, but you know, that's just how some things go. And I think we are done here in our beautiful little Amish town. I'm going to go cry over my bees and start doing some rebreeding or an attempt to rectify the situation. But until I see you all next time, doodles.